going to have to happen now in order to get the ongoing victories that we need to get. So on the heels of my op-ed, there was another op-ed, some of y'all may have heard about it, from Joe Manchin. Came out last week, explicitly saying that he would not vote for the For the People Act, HR 1 or S1, which the Senate is considering. And this caused a lot of people to pull hair and gnashing of teeth and wringing of fingers and even headlines in major outlets basically saying that this meant that the For the People Act is dead. And so I'm not going to talk in this cliff note about the ins and outs or about the specific issues or the lack of reasoning that was exhibited in Manchin's op-ed, right? I'm not going to talk about how he talks about he can't support something that's not bipartisan in spite of the fact that you got all these bills going across these states, none of which are bipartisan. I'm not going to talk about that, though. What I want to talk about is the bigger picture, right? It's this doubt that was created, this cloud, this haze that came over a lot of people over, what we are anticipating, what some people are anticipating to be the defeat of the bill. And this is what I got to say about that. As a Black organizer, I'm in the business of believing in and helping to empower our folks to make possible that which nobody else thinks is possible. In fact, as a people, we have a history of making possible that which nobody else thinks is possible. That is our history. In fact, we need only look at when the 1965 Voting Rights Act was passed. Keep in mind, LBJ, President Johnson, did not want to push a voting rights bill. The timing was bad. They're not ready for it. I got these other priorities, all these reasons. But at the end of the day, after Bloody Sunday, after the Selma to Montgomery March, after years of organizing, at the end of the day, that same President Johnson stood in front of Congress, pushing a voting rights bill, and in the process, saying in his speech, "We shall overcome." That's the power of making possible what nobody else thinks is possible. That's the power of movement. And so right now, that's the power that we have. And that's why we're going to West Virginia. That's why hundreds of organizations are coming together on a freedom ride that will end up in DC, but will pass through 9 cities and states along the way, including West Virginia. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know if Joe Manchin will give a speech talking about we shall overcome, or if Schumer or President Biden or anybody's going to give a speech talking about we shall overcome. But this is what I know. When this bill passes, HR 1, S1 For the People Act, and ultimately HR 4, the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act, when these bills pass, it will be because of the power that movement has demonstrated to make possible that which nobody else thought was possible. I'm Cliff. This is my Cliff Note. Black Power Revisited. Black Power, we back. Join us next week on another episode of Black Power Revisited. Tell a friend, like it, share it, spread the word. Y'all be good. Peace. This is the hour we stand. This is the hour we fight. Not the hour for cowards. Time to fight for our rights. And I ain't running no more. I'm standing 10 toes down. Too much at stake right now. Excess blood in the ground. Pick a side. No more. Straddling the fence. You either hot or cold. You either bashful or bold. Burns or cliff. BVM.